Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. I am back from my 2-week break and I just wanted to hop on here and say hello, just kind of give you like a rundown of what I've been up to, you know, how my break was, and give you some like house updates, just chit chat a little bit and see how you guys are doing. I have really missed making content. My break was definitely very much needed. I was really just tired. I was really tired. By the time I unwound, which was like, you know, by the end of my first week, like I would say day 5, day 6 of my break, I was starting to sleep like more and more at night. I don't know if that happens to you guys on vacation. That happens to me on vacation sometimes when I like really go away and really kind of unplug. It takes me a bit to unwind, and once I do, it's like, wow, I didn't know I needed 12 hours of sleep every night. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of sleep, and also being like really productive around the house. So it was kind of the perfect staycation where I got to really rest, really unplug from social media, which was really great, but I got to take care of a lot of things that I just don't normally have time to deal with, like, you know, organizing some things, purging some things, just sort of finish our unpacking and just all of that stuff, all of the like settling into the house stuff that I wanted to do that I just didn't have the chance to do. So I felt really productive, and I felt really rested over my 2 weeks, and I didn't get everything done or do everything that I wanted to, but I am just so happy, so happy that I took my break. So I am really excited to be making content again, to be vlogging for you guys, to make some sit-down videos, to do some Instagram posts. Like I'm really like just excited again. And I have always enjoyed making content and, you know, making videos on YouTube. But when you're tired, and when you work at such a consistent pace for so long, like nothing brings you that much joy. You know, you're just tired, you're just cranky. I felt like I was perpetually cranky, and I didn't realize it until I took my break. So anyway, I am just so excited to be making content again and, you know, doing what I love and reconnecting with you guys. You know, I really unplugged from everything. I didn't really like respond to many comments, if any at all. And by about day 4 or 5, I realized I had to remove my social media apps from my phone. I was checking my apps just so mindlessly. I would just pick up my phone and I would go to YouTube, go to the Creator app, go to Instagram, go to Twitter. And it wasn't even like I was taking in any of the information. I was just mindlessly going through the apps. And I was like, what am I doing? So I removed them from my phone, and it definitely took a bit for me to get used to. You know, I kept reaching for my phone, but I don't know, I would say maybe a day or 2 later, I was like completely broken of the habit. By the end of my break, so the second week of my break, my husband also took a staycation break. So he only took 1 week off, and it overlapped with my second week. So by the time, you know, we were walking Butters at night, I would always bring my phone. I would leave it on the counter, and he would be like, "Where's your phone?" And I'm like, I don't know. I think I left it back at the house. So it was really nice to like truly unplug, you know, not check anything, not just not post anything, but to just not check. So that was really wonderful. Anyway, moving on. It's only 2 weeks. I'm talking like I've been gone for like 6 months or something. It's only 2 weeks. So let me show you some additions to the house. Right at the start of my staycation. So I started it like on a Saturday or something. I don't even remember anymore, but I think I started actually on a Sunday. And on that Sunday, there was an interior design market. It's like a, you know, like a convention, where interior designers can go. They can look at, you know, what new furniture. I mean, it's like a typical kind of market for any industry. And so I went with, as a guest, I went with my interior designer and her, one of her like assistants, who's actually my very good friend who helps her, and she's the one that introduced me. All three of us went, and so we got to take a look at, you know, some furniture that's coming. We got to talk to a lot of the vendors, and I mean, the hot topic really was how everything is so delayed in delivery. They used to just quote people 4 to 6 weeks, and then it turned to, you know, 3 to 5 months, and now it's like 26 weeks, you know, 6 months or whatever, and they're just beside themselves. Like, not only is the customer frustrated, but obviously they're really frustrated. And so that was kind of the hot topic of the convention. But I really, really lucked out. So we went to this outdoor furniture showroom, and the company is called Sun West. I don't even remember. Sun West Outdoors. Anyway, I'll leave the information down below, like the model and everything that I got. But my interior designer, who's been doing this in Vegas for years, you know, decades, so she knows like a lot of the reps and a lot of the people working the showrooms. And so she was given an inside tip that one of the outdoor floor models was for sale, and because of everything going on, like even floor models, which usually they would, you know, want to get rid of after a show, companies weren't selling those because it's just so hard to get furniture, so everyone was kind of holding on to everything. But she caught wind that this really beautiful floor model was for sale, and she said she just felt like it was just too good of a deal to pass up. Like, the price was really great, and she's like, you would get it at the end of the show. Like, that's just completely unheard of these days, to get furniture that quickly. So I jumped at the chance. You know, I wasn't really expecting or planning on buying much more outdoor furniture, but I just couldn't pass up a good deal. I couldn't pass up the idea of getting the furniture like immediately, and I really, really liked the sectional. So it's what I'm sitting on. Let me get up and actually show you. So here is the set. So it's a wicker sectional, and it is huge. It's really, really big, which is perfect for this space that I have, like right underneath this window. We've got a fan right above, so it's just really comfortable to sit here like in the evening. It gets a little bit hot right now, but in the evenings it's wonderful. So the set came with this sectional. This chair, this like little piece here, that can actually come out, so we could have a symmetrical sectional, and then we could move this chair over here if we wanted to, or at the corner here. So we can play around with that. I figured let's just leave this like this for now and see how we like it. It came with this end table, which is metal but looks wood. I just really loved the way it all looked, and I've never been the biggest fan of outdoor wicker furniture because usually the wicker looks a little bit more, I don't know, plasticky, and this actually looks very like wood-like, although I do believe it is a synthetic fiber. And then all of the fabric is Sunbrella fabric, and we've just been spending so much time out here now, just really enjoying it. And then this ottoman, this is actually the first thing I fell in love with. I was like, oh, it's gigantic. I love it. And it's all Sunbrella fabric as well. And it's soft, but it's not too soft. So you can definitely use it as a table. You can definitely put your feet up on it, and it's really comfortable. This was custom made. So they made this for the show. And so it's just a really, you know, it's not earth-shattering in its design, but it is pretty unique, I think, for an outdoor piece. I haven't really seen like full fabric ottomans for the outdoors, you know, with like no feet or anything, like a true just like block of cushion. So I just think it makes like the whole area look really soft and inviting and cozy. And yeah, I really love it. And the cushions came with it as well. I love the cushions. I fell in love actually with this pattern because it has, if you can see it, yeah, it has like a little bit of like a herringbone in there. It's just really beautiful, you know, for like outdoor pillows. I just thought these fabrics and the patterns were just really nice. We already need to like fluff up these cushions. Like I said, we've just really been enjoying this outdoor set. So I would say this is the most major addition. To the house, again, was not expecting to kind of go in with outdoor furniture just yet. I really wanted to kind of finish up not finish up, but like get more of the inside decorated and furnished before I really focused on the outside. But I just could not pass up the deals. So this entire sectional, the cushions, the ottoman, the end table, ended up being about $5,200. And I think if I were to get just one of like a small sectional of theirs, it would have been about that much. So like almost everything else was kind of thrown in for free, like this extra chair piece, the ottoman, the end table, and all the cushions. So yeah, oh, actually, you know what? There is like a placard on the back of the sectional here with the brand name on it. Let me find that. Oh, there it is. So it is Sunset West. That is the name of the company. What did I say? Like Sun West is Sunset West.
Hi, Butters. You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi to everyone? Cutie pie.
So I know you guys are just dying to know whether or not I washed my makeup brushes. I washed some of them. I didn't wash all of them. Let me show you the state of my makeup brushes right now. Actually, this isn't even all of them. So this is what my studio's bathroom looks like. So I have these 3 dryers, and actually those are clean. I'm kind of putting them away as they're drying. And I just, you know, throughout like the couple of weeks, I just every day would wash a few, and I am just left. These are all dirty. These are all dirty. I have more outside that are still dirty. It was just this endless parade of dirty makeup brushes. It was like no matter how many I washed, I felt like my dirty makeup brushes were multiplying. And of course, you know, as I'm washing my brushes, I'm using my brushes, and so I kept dirtying ones as I was washing. Anyway, it's an endless cycle. I think I have finally just kind of resigned myself to the fact. And I think I need to just incorporate washing brushes into like my daily routine somehow. Just do a few here and there, make sure my favorites are always clean, like whatever it is, because it's just such a massive undertaking to get through all of these brushes. And someone, in fact, actually, many of you have asked me, how many makeup brushes do you have? And I mean, I think I have, I don't know, I mean, at least 500 makeup brushes. Like, what is that about? So anyway, I even went through and I started to declutter some of my makeup brushes. I had some makeup brushes in my collection that I had since the late 90s. So I got rid of those. I was kind of holding on to them for nostalgia reasons, and I was like, why? Why? So I got rid of a bunch of those. I had some brushes that I just never use. I had some really old Kat Von D, like double-ended brushes. I hate double-ended brushes. I bought them before I realized that, and I just haven't used them, and they were just sitting in my drawer. Anyway, so brushes like that I kind of got rid of. If they were still good and I just don't use them, I actually gave them to a friend of mine in New York. She's like, I have all this makeup, and she's like, I thought they used to come with little brushes. Like, what happened? I was like, oh no, you gotta buy your brushes. So anyway, I sent her a bunch. So that's the state of my makeup brushes. And I was even thinking last night, I was like, oh my God, when I vlog, I'm gonna have to fess up that I didn't wash all of my makeup brushes, but they're never all gonna be clean anyway. And I just, like I said, I just have to accept that fact that this is an endless cycle. So while I'm in my studio, let me show you my new filming room. So I think I had talked about how I was going to convert the closet in my studio here into my filming room. And, you know, I had a lot of concerns. You guys voiced a lot of concerns, like, Michelle, it seems a little small. Are you sure it's going to be cramped in there or whatever? But like I have mentioned probably 1,000 times at this point, while this room is so beautiful, I love these windows, and you know, I've got this French door here, and it's just the light, the natural light is so beautiful. For filming purposes, it is a total nightmare because you have no control over lighting, over sound, over anything. So I kept thinking like, I should just move into the closet. I should just move into the closet. So one of the main issues in the closet here, it's big enough for filming. I wonder if you guys are gonna be surprised at what it looks like in here. But the big HVAC unit for this side of the house is just on the other side of the wall in the closet. So when the AC is running, in the closet there is like a very, very loud hum. And so I was thinking about getting the room like professionally soundproofed, you know, all these things. But I decided against that because, you know, in 5, 7, 10 years, I don't know what I'm gonna be using this room for. My mom may end up moving in with us, which this will become her room. She'll need a closet. So I didn't wanna do anything too permanent. So what I did was I found some soundproofing panels. They look like sleeping bags, and I arranged everything just so. So let me just show you the closet, the filming closet. All right, here we are. Already you see some things that I need to find a home for, but here is what you see when you first walk in. Some makeup, a lot of makeup. And there is all of my equipment. There is the table that I'll be sitting in front of, and there is my backdrop. So it's not perfect. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be putting on my backdrop. I just have that for now. I haven't actually gotten a chance, other than to test sound and everything, but I have not gotten a chance to actually film here. So I know like what I have out and everything, like all of that will change. And if you guys are interested, I can do like a more in-depth like overview of my filming setup. But I've got my microphone, my camera, I've got my ring light that's actually lighting up my background. And then my big light up here. Actually, let me show you from the front. My big light up here. And so, you know, I thought I was going to feel a little bit too cramped. Hi, Butters. I thought I was going to feel a little bit too cramped sitting there, but I actually really like it. I like kind of having this smaller space to deal with. It's just, it feels really intimate, and I feel really focused when I sit down. Like, here I am filming, you know, like I'm not distracted by anything else. And then here are those soundproofing panels, by the way. So all I had to do was drill 3 holes, and then those black knobs just kind of screw on top. So, I mean, it was easy enough that I did them, all 3 of these myself. But can you hear that humming? I think I've shared the humming with you guys before. So yeah, the sleeping bags definitely help. And I will leave down below like the company I got them at. I think it's called audimute.com. And the shipping was really quick, and I think, you know, I got a quote for soundproofing the room, and it would have been, I don't know, $1,500 to $2,000 for them to actually like soundproof this wall. But I got these 3 panels for a total of $329. So I'm happy I did this instead. And then my makeup collection is kind of everywhere. I decided to put them in these Sunny Cosmetics acrylic organizers, even though I didn't actually have the drawer space for them. So they're just sitting out on top. And I was hesitant to do this, but I thought, you know what? This is gonna prevent me from just piling stuff on top. You know, I thought, oh, maybe I should get something where it's more enclosed or whatever, but you know what? This will really prevent me from just piling stuff on top of the drawers. Like, this is it, because this is all like open. I can't really just like, you know what I mean? Like stack stuff on top. And then I have some camera equipment. I use that for live streaming. That's a different lens. And yeah, I have some more makeup behind me there. I put all of my pencils in cups. And then I have, you know, mascaras that I'm using. And then I have some products down there I kept some of those awful shoebox drawers. I kept some of them because they fit nicely in this like cube shelving. But inside there are some products that did not fit into any of the Sunny Cosmetics acrylic organizers. And then I just have this out of stuff that I use pretty much in every single one of my videos. So there is a quick kind of look at my new filming closet. And as for my studio, the organization of it kind of came to a standstill because I need my husband to help me move some of the heavier furniture, and he pulled a leg muscle. Poor guy. He pulled a leg muscle. He pulled his left quad, and so he has like no strength in his leg. Anyway, I was like, I don't want you hurting anything else helping me move like furniture. So, you know, this room is still kind of underway, but I feel confident that at least everything I have in this room, I'm keeping. Like I said, I got rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, just constantly just kind of going through stuff like over and over. Even my makeup, I decluttered a lot of it. I'm sorry I didn't film any of it. I just needed to get through it. I was actually surprised at how much time it took me to get through my filming setup. I kind of kept changing the furniture around. I mean, it's small in there, so it's like, how many variations could there be, Michelle? There could be a lot. And once I got the furniture in there, it was really hard to move it around because of the size. So anyway, my initial plan, if you guys remember, was to kind of get all of this done my first week and totally relax my second week off. But truth be told, I have been organizing and purging and rearranging and thinking about my setup for the entirety of the 2 weeks, washing my makeup brushes, everything. So, oh my God, those flowers are so dead. So I'm gonna show you my studio, but it's still quite a bit of a mess because again, I just haven't been able to like move stuff around the way I want to. But I moved my desk so it's like floating over here. I used to have it right in front of this big, beautiful window because I wanted to look out of it. But because it's so bright, like my eyes couldn't adjust to my screen. So I was like thinking about all of these different places where I could put my desk, and I was thinking about just putting it up against this wall, but I didn't want my back to this door, which is the French door. I wanted to be able to look out at it. So anyway, I decided to do this, and I'm gonna see how this works. And if this works out well, what I'm gonna do is probably get some outlets put into the floor, because right now I just have this one outlet behind me and I have to plug everything like over here. See, I still makeup brushes I'm going through. So it looks not great. It's not my favorite, but right now it is what it is. And so, yeah, I'm kind of just testing this whole layout out. These flowers were so beautiful up until this morning. They just sort of shriveled up. But they were so gorgeous. They lasted a long time too. I left my shelf there, as you can see. All of the stuff on the windowsill needs to be moved or whatever. So this drawer, IKEA drawer system, that is what I need my husband to help me with. I'm just going to move that next to the desk right here. I also got another drawer unit just off of Amazon, just something where the bottom of the drawers, it's actually one big drawer, it's like a file cabinet. So I need that. I was realizing I just had nowhere to put papers, which is what's in all of those bags. So that will go on the other side of the desk, probably over here. And yeah, and then I have this big table, which, you know, I just want to, you know, use for pictures or just putting stuff on, just, you know, one of those like all-purpose work tables. And I may leave it there. I may move it. I have wiring for a TV here. Can you guys see that? So if I get a TV put up here ever, then I'm probably gonna wanna move this table elsewhere. And then I've got some counter stools that fit right underneath it if I need to sit down there. But yeah, this is it. I mean, I really don't have that much furniture in here. I've got my 2 dress forms here, paper shredder, and yeah, so it's still really empty. It's fine. I really don't mind the minimalist look per se, but I definitely need like more working furniture, and I'm hoping that file cabinet will really, really help, because yeah, I just have like papers everywhere and I need to like arrange that bookshelf better. Oh, I can actually take down these like foam core board cutouts that I made for these windows because it was really interfering with my filming. Oh, awesome. I can take those down. I'm sure you guys were hoping for something much more magical in this room, but that's it. I really spent most of my time in the filming room and just going through the makeup and organizing it and figuring out, you know, like how I was going to organize everything. And I really wanted to get rid of those shoe boxes, you know, all of that. And that took just such a long time, but I'm glad I got through it. And actually looking at the bottom shelf of the shelf is reminding me of something. So this IKEA shelf that I have in the corner, what I put on the bottom shelf here are all of my House of Sillage goodies. I just cannot bring myself to take them out of the boxes and like display them properly. I don't know, like they're too precious for that. I have this one travel spray without a case. I don't know what I do with the case, and this one lipstick bow tie case without a box. But everything else, you know, I kept the box for it and I just really want to keep it pristine. So I just lined it up down here for now. And I brought all of my perfumes upstairs. So I don't know if you guys remember me telling you that one of the spare bedrooms that we have upstairs, I'm going to be turning into my finishing room. So it's going to be a room that has like my handbags and my shoes, my jewelry, and my perfume. Basically, everything that I need to kind of like finish off my outfit. I'm gonna keep all of my clothing in the primary closet because that closet is just gigantic, but I'm gonna keep everything else in here. And so I thought, why don't I just go ahead and move my perfume up here, because I was kind of waiting to build out this room. Like I wanna get California closets in here to really build it out. And so, you know, I really haven't left too much stuff in here. I have a few handbags and a couple pairs of shoes. I have some clothing actually that I want to do a fashion haul with you guys. But I was like, I've got this spare bedroom with this attached bathroom, so why don't I use it? So off of my finishing room is this bathroom. So it looks crazy. I really just didn't realize how much perfume I had until I laid it all out like this. So what I did was on the right side of the sink, I put more of like the lighter daytime type of fragrances. And then on the left-hand side of my sink, I put more of the like gourmand, more evening, or at least what I consider evening type of scents. Like this Tom Ford Bitter Peach. Yeah, to me, it's a really kind of like heady kind of scent. So yeah, I thought it belonged over here. And then I put all the Harmonist ones here, even though I feel like not Sacred Water, but like Moon Glory and Guiding Water, those could belong on the other side. But I was like, let me just keep them all together. So that is what I did with all of my perfumes. Of course, eventually I would like to have like a beautiful, you know, cabinet made for them. And I felt okay leaving all of this perfume out because there is one window in this bathroom, but it's completely shaded and it's all the way at the other end. So there's no natural light hitting these perfumes. And so, you know, I know light can really change the perfume, especially when the perfume bottle is just like clear glass. So I felt okay leaving all of these out. And in the past, I really haven't, like, in my old apartment, if I had gotten rid of the box, I had gotten rid of the box, but I was starting to keep all of my boxes so I could, in a way, kind of protect the perfume. So I took them all out of their boxes. I did end up keeping the boxes though. So here are, well, at least most of the boxes that I kept. So yeah, I do still have all of the boxes, but I do think they'll be fine in here. And, you know, we are inside the house, so it is temperature controlled. Oh, I should show you what I got from Atelier Cologne. So I do have some PR that I want to show you, some PR that arrived over the 2 weeks of my break. And this is one of them. So Atelier Cologne sent me, look how beautiful this is, 2 of their perfumes. And these 2 are 2 specifically that I had been eyeing. So I was really, really excited. So this card came in there and it said, apply the perfect combination of scents that will leave you smelling as delectable as an orange creamsicle. I was like, stop it. So they sent over orange sanguine and vanilla incense. So this has real vanilla bean with like a hint of lime, and then the orange sanguine is it's not totally fruity. There definitely is like a citrusy essence to it, but there's like an undertone of, or like a base note of sandalwood. Oh, it's really beautiful. It actually smells very clean, like soapy clean, but in kind of a masculine way. It's very unexpected when I read the name of this. I think it's gonna be, oh, just like really light and fruity, but it's much more like mysterious than that. So big thank you to Atelier Cologne for sending that over. I was thrilled. I like ripped this box open, and they even sent over some popsicles, which I'm not eating. We'll do a diet update at the end of this, but my husband is really, really enjoying them. So thank you, Atelier Cologne. So lovely. And then speaking of PR, I just have to show you this box that I got from Cosbar because they are doing a gift bag event. It is still going on. I'm definitely late to the game here. It is still going on though. And their gift bag events are so good. So Cosbar sent over this giant box of which has the gift bag in there, which I will show to you. It's so amazing. And then it also has some full sizes of the things that they're including in the bag. So I've been able to like play around with some of this stuff and just wow. Like everything included in this gift bag, here, let me show it to you, is awesome. So here is the gift bag. It's this beautiful like water blue, and there's this big handle. So they sent over the Orbe Maximista thickening spray. They sent over the BioEffect micellar cleansing water. I can always use micellar cleansing water. The Cora Organics turmeric brightening and exfoliating mask. This is a 2-in-1, so it is brightening and exfoliating. The Lancer The Method polish for normal to combo skin. A crushed lip color from Bobbi Brown in the shade Ruby. Revitalash, the double-ended volume set. The Clé de Peau Hydro Softening Lotion. And then, you guys, when I saw this in the box, I like nearly peed myself. This is the Suzanne Kaufman St. John's Wort Calming Bath. I am so excited. I have not taken any baths yet in my amazing tub yet, but when I do, I'm definitely gonna be using this. I love all Suzanne Kaufman products that I've tried. Not one has let me down. They are all so incredible. So thank you to Cosbar for that. But let me just show you quickly what is in the gift bag. So this just zippers open. We've got some Hum vitamins, some dietary supplements from the Uniqlo, anti-aging body cream from Dr. Barbara Sturm, and then look at this cute bottle from Suzanne Kaufman. Oh my God, so adorable. Here's that thickening spray from Orbe, from Miriam Quevedo, Jack Black Turbo Wash. Here's that BioEffect micellar cleansing water, the Tata Harper fortifying moisturizer, the 111 Skin Y Theorem Repair Serum. This is like the never-ending gift bag. Augustina Spatters the face oil. Here's that Revitalash. The Bobbi Brown Crushed Lip Color. The Hydro Softening Lotion from Clé de Peau. The Lord Jones CBD Body Lotion, which I love. The Kirkgin Baccarat 540, which is a favorite, an all-time favorite. Here's the polish from Lancer. The Radiance Elixir from Chantecaille. I was just using my Radiance Elixir here. The Restructuring Conditioner from Sisley. You know I love their hair products. So beautiful. Brightening Cleanser from Indie Lee. Patchology Rose Eye Gels. They did actually send me a full box of these, and I have them in the refrigerator downstairs. Some samples here from Westman Atelier. And finally, I have a little moisturizing renewal cream from Revive. And I love Revive. I have their SPF on right now. It's just flawless. So that is the beauty bag from Cosbar. So I will leave all the details for that down below. It is something, I think it happens twice a year. They do one in the spring and one in the fall. You just don't want to miss it. I mean, what is included is so incredible. Like really nice travel size products and just excellent products. So anyway, I'll leave the details down below in my description box, and a big thank you to Cosbar always for sending me such incredible goodies. You guys, spoil me. And I got these incredible goodies from Peach and Lily. I have been dying to try their stuff, especially this glass skin stuff. So they sent over their glass skin refining serum, their water gel moisturizer. I cannot wait to try those. And then they sent over their Overnight Star night cream, their K-Beauty Rescue Balm. That sounds incredible. Their Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser, which I've actually put into the shower already. It's really, really nice. It's light. It cleanses really nicely. It feels great on the skin. It's gorgeous. The Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. I love matcha, anything matcha, so I'm down for this. And then this Pro Spot Treatment, and then this Retinoic Eye Cream. So just such a lovely selection of their skincare, which again, I've been dying to try. And the glass skin is the stuff that actually popped up on my radar and, you know, kind of brought Peach and Lily to my attention. So thank you so much to Peach and Lily for all of these products. I can't wait to dig into everything. I will try and get to these soon so I can let you guys know how everything works out. But so far, this gel cleanser is very, very nice, very nice. I have some more PR to share with you, but I also wanted to mention that I have that Butler's pantry kind of between my formal dining area and the kitchen, and I just don't entertain that much. And we just have a lot of cabinetry, and it's great. It's great. I love it. I love having all the space, but I realized that I could use one side of my Butler's pantry as sort of like a PR package intake shipping area. It's not fully flushed out yet because I need to figure out how I can print labels from here, but so far it's working out really, really nicely. So this is where I set up the Roomba. I still have not thought of a name for Senorita Roomba, but this is the Butler's pantry. So, you know, we've got our coffee maker here, my espresso machine, hot water boiler, and then on this side is basically where I am kind of, you know, plopping down all of my PR packages, unboxing them, and where I'm going to be shipping things. So I actually got this tape dispenser, but it's for packing tape. There is also a space for normal tape, but it's the packing tape that I was really interested in. Got my Sharpies and a box cutter in there, which are the two things I'm always looking for when I'm shipping. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be using this counter for. And then I have additional shipping supplies and some of these drawers, whatever. Anyway, let me show you some of the PR that I have gotten. There's some really exciting stuff over here, and actually some things I can't show you, so hang on one second. All right, so something came from House of Sillage. Always so excited to get their packages. Ooh, I can smell it. Whispers of Seduction. So this is the final fragrance in the Whispers in the Garden Noir collection. So it is arriving Friday, September 17th, exclusively on House of Sillage. So it's infused with, candied apple, marshmallow, vanilla orchid, and sensual orris. I really smell that candied apple. That is really, really nice. And that actually reminds me of a fragrance that I purchased that I think I'm returning. But let's go ahead and open this one up. Beautiful. So this bottle looks like it's gonna be all black, which I love. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. It's fruity, but warm. Let's see, top notes. Sweet clementine, candied apple, marshmallow. Definitely smell that. There's a lot of sweetness going on. Heart notes, Egyptian orange, vanilla orchid, fluffy freesia petals, and base notes, sensual orris and patchouli leaf. Disclaimer, will cause remorseless sensuality. I didn't make that up, it just says it right there. Thank you so much again to House of Sillage for another beautiful fragrance. This is lovely. And that actually reminds me of a fragrance that I purchased. When I saw this pop up on Sephora, I was literally in bed, half asleep, and I just ordered it because I was like, yes, this sounds perfect. So I ordered the apple brandy from Kilian, and I was so excited. When I got the box, I opened up the box, I could smell apple brandy. It just smelled perfect, mulled cider with that like gourmand, deeper kind of like warm alcohol scent. But as soon as I spray it on my skin, I don't smell any of the apple at all. It just smells very deep. It smells very kind of woodsy. And I just feel like the reason why I got apple brandy was so I could kind of smell a little appley. And it's so, for me, it's so disappointing. Obviously, you know, perfumes, scents, fragrances, they end up smelling very different on everyone because of body chemistry and all of that. And I can smell it. I can smell it in the box. I can smell it when I do this, when I spray it in the air, I can smell it. But as soon as I spray it on my skin, I just don't smell the apple. It is so strange and it's heartbreaking. So I'm going to be returning this because it's not like I need a room freshener of that. I just really wanted to smell like apple brandy. And then I got something from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I think, and I can't believe I can't remember, I think this is my first PR package from Victoria Beckham. I'm so excited. So she came out with 4 new shades of her Posh lipstick: Fire, Spark, Jump, and Twist. And they sent me all 4 shades. I have not even opened these up yet. I'm so excited. But I was going to order Fire and Spark. I think those were the 2 I was going to order myself anyway. Oh, I can't believe they sent me PR. I'm like so excited. So here is Fire. Oh, this is such a perfect me color. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There is Fire, and I'm gearing up to do like a trying new makeup video, so those are definitely, well, these are definitely going to be in that video. Here is Spark. Ooh, gorgeous. So Spark is a mid-tone warm rose, and here is Twist, which is a light neutral pink, and this one is Jump. Ooh, this one looks more interesting in person. Yeah, this one is Jump, a mid-tone cool rose. Ooh, pretty. Wow, so excited for those. And again, definitely coming up in a trying new makeup video. And then Necessaire sent me a beautiful little package here. I think they've come out with some new stuff. Ah, the Necessaire shampoo. Ooh, exciting. And is this conditioner? Yes, Necessaire conditioner. Oh, how awesome. Fragrance free, and I just love their packaging. Love it. Just looks so chic in the bathroom. So that was from Necessaire. Big thank you to them. And then the Detox Market actually sent me one of their boxes, and they're always having the most amazing deals on their site. I'll leave like details of it down below in my description box because I can't remember exactly the name of the box, and I'm too far away from my phone right now, but all I know is that this is valued at like more than $100, and I think you can get this box for like 50 or 60. Anyway, details down below in my description box, but it includes the Cora Organics Noni Glow Face Oil, and I've actually used this a couple times, and it's lovely. It has a beautiful like mid-weight texture. It's not too thin of an oil, but it's also not too thick. It's really, really nice. The Ilia Lip Wrap Hydrating Mask, which is lovely. The Goop G-Tox Himalayan Salt Scrub Shampoo. The Osea Ocean Cleanser. I love this brand, and I have not tried this Ocean Cleanser yet, so I'm excited to try that. And then last but not least, from One Love Organics, Love Eye Bright. This is an eye serum for radiance. So that's in the detox box. Again, all of those products are included in like one box, and I will leave details down below in my description box. And my friend Steve Jan, he started Yibu Beauty, and Mooncast is their like tinted skincare. It's this really, really beautiful product. I think I'm gonna use this in my next trying new makeup video as well, because I don't have any foundations. Not that this is a foundation, it's really not even like a tinted moisturizer. It really is like tinted skincare. He sent me both shades. He has light medium and then medium dark, and I have the light medium already, and I use that a couple of times, but I don't know, I haven't used it on camera. Anyway, I will use that in my next trying new makeup video because it is really lovely and it is quite different. Like sometimes I feel like when I talk about tinted moisturizers or tinted sunscreens or tinted skincare, whatever, they're all kind of the same, but this really is and feels like skincare with just a little bit of a tint, you know, just a little bit of like a smoothing and evening perfection, just very, very light, which is why he only has 2 shades, because it is so light in pigmentation. But anyway, I will have to try that on for you guys in a video. And that's it. That is it for this little PR haul, anything that was interesting. And that is the update for the Butler's pantry. How it's now going to be my shipping station. Like I mentioned, I just need to figure out how to print my labels. I have that thermal label printer, and I tried to like hook it up to my iPad because I'm like, oh, that'll be really easy to just set here, but I have to be connected to a computer, which, you know, on the fly, if I just want to print out a label quickly, I'm not going to go and grab my laptop. That's just kind of annoying. So I just have to figure that out. But anyway, I'm really excited about this because I get to like pile up a bunch of PR packages here, and this pantry is like kind of hidden away, and it keeps the rest of my house looking pristine, because I was putting them on the kitchen counter and it's just annoying. It was just annoying. They were always in the way. It was like no matter where I moved them, they were always in the way, and it looked messy. So I'm very, very excited about this. So now that I'm standing in front of my refrigerator, it is prompting me to talk about how I've been doing with my diet changes and my new food lifestyle, I'll call it. I really hate calling it a diet because I don't want to think of it in a temporary sense. I don't want to think of it like there's an end date, which I always feel like the word diet has that connotation. As I've mentioned before, you guys may or may not know, but I've mentioned this before, that I started down this path where I really wanted to clean up what I was eating and really do something to help my my energy levels, which in turn help my mood, which in turn helps my productivity, you know, all these things. And so I had done paleo years and years ago to great success. I had done paleo back then because I wanted to see if it would help me with some allergies, which it did. I wasn't able at that point to wear earrings. My ears would just, you know, no matter what the metal was, it could be platinum, 24 karat gold, I mean, it could be anything. And my ears would just grow, like they would just crust over. It was like really, really disgusting. So I didn't wear earrings for a really long time. And then when I did paleo, I really was strict about it for probably about 6 months, and about the 4-month mark, I could wear earrings. And I have been able to ever since without any issue, without any sort of infection issue. And the only thing I had changed at that point was my diet. So that was one thing that paleo really helped me with. I was allergic to all nuts before I did paleo, and after I did paleo, I could eat almonds. So that was really interesting. I still can't eat other nuts like pecans, walnuts, pistachios, cashews. Those still really bother my mouth and my throat, but I can eat almonds. So yeah, so anyway, those were like a few of the major changes I saw after doing paleo. You know, you don't think changing your diet is going to help with such different allergies, but it really did. Anyway, I obviously kind of stopped doing that, and I tried paleo again to much success, but I didn't stay on it for too long. This time around, I was like, I really want to do paleo again, but I had been reading and kind of researching and talking to people a lot about carnivore diet. And so I thought, well, let me start with the carnivore diet because it is stricter, I would say, than paleo. At least for me, it seemed more restrictive than paleo. So I thought, let me start with carnivore and see how it goes. And if it just seems too difficult for me to maintain, or if I just don't feel great on it or whatever, I'll switch over to paleo, which is similar but different. So I have been doing carnivore now for, what's today? Today is Tuesday. I have been doing carnivore for 37 days. So I am into my 6th week of doing carnivore, and I just feel fantastic. Like my energy level is so even. I am sleeping so well at night. My alertness level is consistent throughout the day. I mean, I think I talked about this, you know, doing some check-ins after starting carnivore or whatever. but all of those things are the same, if not better. Like I feel even more clear in terms of thinking and you know, and maybe some of it has to do with taking the 2 weeks off, but I just feel like just so much better, just so much better. I don't have any of those lulls. Those lulls would always put me in a bad mood. The bad moods would prevent me from working when I had to, if I had to, I would be in such a bad mood, like, oh, I just have to get this out. I just have to finish editing this video. You know, I'd be really grumpy about it. And, you know, the best way I could describe it was that I felt like I was kind of permanently cranky, and I'm not anymore. I just feel really clear, and I've never, ever really felt that way. Even doing paleo, I would kind of get that afternoon lull. I just don't anymore. I just, not at all. So I have been really, really strict about it. And what I realized, I want to say probably right before I started taking my 2 weeks off. So I don't know, what was that? I was maybe 2.5 weeks in or 3 weeks in to doing carnivore. I realized that, you know, carnivore isn't just like you just eat meat kind of a thing. I mean, it is, but it's having an animal-based diet. And what I was doing was using almond milk in my coffee because that's just how I've been kind of trained. You know, paleo, almond milk is fine. I was snacking on almonds, and I was like, wait a second. Like, wait a second, carnivore is about being animal-based. And I'm like, and those are considered plants. So I switched over to grass-fed milk. I think raw milk is supposed to be the best. It's supposed to have the most nutrients, but that's not sold here. So the best I can do is grass-fed milk. So that's been great. And I still snack on almonds every once in a while. It's a texture thing. I really like the crunch. Sometimes when you're doing carnivore, there aren't a lot of foods with crunch. I mean, meat just isn't, unless you're having like burnt bacon, there really isn't a lot of crunch going on. So anyway, so every once in a while I'll have some almonds just as a snack. But other than that, I've just been having basically eggs in the morning, which usually ends up being brunch. This is, you know, another kind of side effect of carnivore is that I'm just not that hungry. I'm just pretty much satiated all the time. So I've been having like 1 meal a day, and it's been fine. It's like more than enough. So I'll have eggs. Sometimes I'll have salmon with my eggs. And then in the evening, we'll usually grill up some steak, pork chops, Chilean sea bass. These are things that I've really been loving. Like tonight, we're going to be having hamburgers. We're going to be grilling up some burgers. So yeah, it's just been working really, really well for me. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update that I have not stopped. I didn't like take a vacation from that. I just feel really, really great. And I was definitely that person that, you know, I was always kind of like thinking about food. Or if I had a pantry with some snacks in there, like those snacks would be calling my name all day. I would be thinking about the cookies in there, or the chocolate in there, whatever it is. I would just be thinking about it all day. And now I just kind of don't think about, you know, I'm not obsessing about my next meal. Like, what's my next meal going to be? What am I going to eat? What time? You know, whatever. I'm starving. I just don't have those thoughts anymore. And it's so freeing. It's really, really wonderful. So that is my eating update. Still going strong. I have these thoughts like, wow, I can't believe it, because I'm such a big eater. I love eating. I love food. And so I'm trying to stop this narrative in my head where I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. It's 37 days. Because it's just, you know, it's like, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm the only one in control of what I put in my mouth. Thank God. I'm the only one in control. So I really shouldn't be surprised that I'm able to do it, right? So anyway, with all of that being said, I am actually having my interior design friend and her husband over for dinner on Saturday. Today's Tuesday, on Saturday. And it's a very belated birthday celebration for her husband. We usually go out But you know, I'm still trying to stay in as much as possible. So anyway, I'm having them over and I'm gonna be making like deviled eggs, and I'm making a porterhouse for him, but I'm gonna be making some sides like mac and cheese, cream spinach. I'm making donuts for dessert. That was his request. I think he was trying to be nice in saying donuts. That would be something I would run out and just buy, but I'm gonna make donuts. I'm gonna make this whole meal. And a lot of it I'm not gonna be able to eat, and I'm okay with it. I'm actually one of those people that when I have baked and cooked a food, I don't really enjoy eating it. Like I've already been super involved with the food that by the time it's done, I don't want to eat it. I want to eat something else. I want food to be like a magical moment where it just sort of appears on my, which is why I love dining out. It just sort of appears on my plate. It's delicious. It's perfectly plated, perfectly proportioned. It has the right sauces already. You know what I mean? Like that's how I like to eat. And so when I cook and bake, I'm really not that into eating it. So it's actually fine that I'm gonna be doing all of the cooking and baking. So that's happening on Saturday. I'm definitely gonna vlog. I'm gonna vlog as much of it as possible. I have not cooked like for people since we moved to Las Vegas. I love cooking like that. I love cooking for an occasion. You know, I'll spend a couple weeks like looking for recipes, and then I'll spend like all of this week like going grocery shopping and getting just the right things. And yeah, I'm really excited because I just haven't done it in a really long time. I realized that I didn't have some things that I needed. I either purged them when we moved from New York to Vegas, or I purged them moving here, although I feel like a lot of my kitchen stuff was already gone by the time we moved here, or it broke in the move. We actually, quite a few things broke between New York and Vegas. So I had to buy some new things for entertaining purposes. So the first thing I got is some salad bowls. So I do have some just regular bowls for like soup, cereal, oatmeal, or whatever, but nothing for, like they're too small for salad. Anyway, I saw these on Amazon. I love this brand, just really beautiful, organically shaped products. And they had these wooden salad bowls, which I really love. I love the idea of wooden bowls. It just, I don't know, it takes like the coolness, or wooden bowls I think are more warm and inviting, but a lot of them I feel like can look kind of cheap. And so what I liked about these Nambe ones are, because they're kind of organic looking, they, I don't know, they just look really, really cool. So they come in sets of 4, and so I got 2 sets. So I have 8 in total, just, you know, for future entertaining. So here are the bowls. So I love this line where it kind of goes up and down, and yeah, I just really like the way they look. I like the shape too. I'm glad that they're very similar to what was pictured on Amazon. So it's just this nice kind of open bowl, which I think is perfect for salads. So love these salad bowls. So they all look slightly different, but obviously very similar. But yeah, I just love this like curved edge. So pretty. And then, because I'm gonna be making mac and cheese, I didn't have like a ceramic baker. I have like Pyrex bakers, and I really wanted a ceramic one because there's something about the way those bake, ceramic bakes. It's just really, really even. And like you get that nice kind of crispy edge to things. So I picked up this Le Creuset covered baker, also from Amazon, and you can see the color there. I got a soft matte satin black, and I just really liked the black color because it makes it look like it's cast iron, but it's not. So here is the baker, typical Le Creuset style. It's got the handles, it has the glazed finish. And here's the base of it. Le Creuset. Yeah, so this is the rectangular dish, 33 centimeter, 4-quart with lid. Here it is, my covered baker. It's so beautiful. I just love it. Isn't she a beauty? I just love a good piece from Le Creuset. So gorgeous. So I think that's it for this vlog, although I'm gonna leave you with this month's flowers. As you guys know, my husband gets me fresh flowers delivered every month. Aren't these just gorgeous? I mean, can you believe these are more than a week old? Probably 10 days old at this point. The purple flowers were probably a brighter kind of magenta color, and there's probably a little bit more green in the orchids, but other than that, like the roses still look great. Look at this flower at the end. Oh my God, just stunning. So this was September's flower delivery. And that is it for this vlog. So I'm gonna get back to work. I've got some stuff to do. I should edit this vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video.